I don't remember that.
I don't remember that happening.
Anyway, I want to stick with the film in Scotland, if I may, James May, because at one point you said you put those plastic things on the back wheels of your Lancia because it was like putting insulating tape on the back wheels of a scale extric car.
Yeah.
Who's ever done that?
Well, I have.
Yes, but you said it like it's one of those things that everybody's done.
He did.
It's like saying, well, remember when you stole your first pair of tights?
You know what it's like, Cameron, when you've got Marmite on your testicles?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, scale extric cars have too much grip.
No, they don't.
problem.
That's why they end up under the sofa. They
They
haven't got
always,
any
for
grip.
every corner, they fly off.
They've got too much grip, they oversteer suddenly and violently and you can't control it. If you put the insulating tape on the rear tyres, you reduce the grip and then you can slide them and drift them and you have
Oh,
control
my
of
God,
them.
you have actually done
Of course
that.
I've bloody done it.
Your
here?
childhood.
Who here has put insulating tape or any form of tape on the rear wheels of a scale extric? There's no
That's nobody at all.
You
Why
have.
would you-
There.
How bored must you be to think, I know what I'll do today? Well, everyone apart from that lady over there has never put insulating. It's your worst explanation ever.
No,
see me
it's
after.
not. It's not. His worst explanation ever was when we were doing that water speed record, and he explained to you, to clear things up,
Yeah.
how the boat controls, which you can operate
Yeah.
on our pond bug, work the same way as aeroplane controls, which you can't operate.
Exactly. That is the James May way, explaining something you do understand in a way that you don't understand.
Look, hang on
That's
a
how
minute.
it- What?
Hold on a minute. You are a man who can't wind a wristwatch up without taking somebody's eye out. And you claimed in that film that you'd mended the prop shaft on that Alfa Romeo.
I did.
Did you?
Well, I made a phone call.
Did you?
Same thing. No, I made a phone call and a man, unbelievably, drove all the way from Wiltshire to Inverness with the spare part that I needed.
How generous. And then you mended it.
Well, I watched.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the part that broke. You can see the bit that came out there, yes? Mm-hmm. And apparently this is a known fault on a GTV6.
Everything is a known fault. A GTV6 is a known fault. Shall we just move this along now?
Let's move it along to more actual conversation. Land Rover has announced that 70% of people suffer from motion sickness. And they say that in the future, their cars will have some clever system that senses when you're getting car sick and then adjusts the cabin temperature and the suspension to cope. And I think that's a pretty good idea.
It's quite clever.
Yeah,
That
it
is quite interesting. Although I have to say I've never had any sort of motion sickness anywhere, but I'm very grateful because I once met a man who did have it. It was on a cross-channel ferry, very, very rough crossing. Everybody was being sick except me. And I went into the labs and there was this bloke and he was face down on the floor. You know, on a boat, there's a little lip at the door to stop water getting out, and that was all full of sick. And as the boat rolled, this little sort of miniature tsunami sort of came and hit him in the face. And as I walked in, he looked up at me and he went, "Kill me." But the thing that was disturbing is I know he meant it.
No.
He did mean it.
I've actually... Anyone had seasickness? Because I have. You do genuinely want someone to kill you when you're seasick. You really do. You really do.
But the other thing that troubled me about that ship was there must have been, I don't know, 500 or 600 people on it. Everybody was hewing everywhere. Horizontal surfaces, vertical surfaces, the ceiling, the food, everything. What did they do with it when it got there?
Scuttle it.
You think I think they must have done.
Sometimes you've got no choice.
Yeah.
Happened to me. Our childhood car, Hillman Avenger, my little brother, vomited milk in the back of it.
Ugh.
Scrapped it. It's gone.
Actually,
It's just...
OK, I'll own up to something.
Oh, are you sure?
I was driving through Corsica, a bit late for a plane. I had my son in the back, he was probably, I don't know, 9 or 10, going quite quickly. And it's all mountainous roads, as you know, through Corsica, very hot day, and he vommed explosively, and the upholstery was that kind of textured velour. When we got to the car rental return place, still late for the plane, the guy's coming over to check the car. It's all right, mate, it's all in one piece, and folded the back seat down.
Oh, you did not?
Yeah, just there.
Oh,
was all
you
the...
sick man.
I know.
And left it?
Yeah, just left it round.
So, somewhere there is a kid who's paid €2 a day to
Yeah.
clean out returned hire cars.
Yeah.
And he encountered that
Yeah,
horror.
ruined his life. But the reason we brought up all this car sickness stuff is the RAC, although, you know, the RAC always up to speed, the RAC is. It's put out some advice saying that parents can stop their children feeling sick if you can get them to look at the horizon rather than the screens on their mobile phones or tablets. Good luck with that.
That is not.
God, children, look at the horizon. It's more interesting than Angry Birds.
Yes,
or
RAC.
Fortnite.
Maybe you can persuade them to tidy their bedrooms afterwards as well.
Yeah. Anyway, that's sick covered. Let's move it along.
I'd like to move it on with some more conversation. Police in Dubai are testing a hover bike. But no, it actually is a hover bike. Here it is, look at that. Look at that! Oh, my God! It costs about £117,000. It can go at 60 miles an hour, fly for about 25 minutes. Look at that!
Yes, I can see a couple of things. As a police pursuit vehicle, problem. If you drove at 61 miles an hour, you'd get away from it.
Actually, you could drive at less than that, but for more than 25 minutes and still get away from it, so...
Or, and here's another one you haven't probably considered, if you fell off it, you're falling through your own propulsion device.
I don't care, because look at it. I want one of those more than I want both of my lungs. It is simply the best thing I've ever...
James,
I really
can
want...
you imagine Richard Hammond on one of those?
Literally minutes of fun.
Yeah. And then he would just be a mist. He'd just be a veneer all over the nearest building.
You'd actually be able to walk through Richard Hammond.
You'd be a puddle. It would just be a puddle of Richard Hammond.
All right.
Shit idea.
Right. A lot of people have got it into their heads that I don't like electric cars.
Well, with good reason, because every time you've got an electric car, you come back into the office on Monday morning with another dreary tale of woe.
That's because you can't charge them up.
Here we go.
You can't. Last weekend had a Jaguar I-Pace. OK, now this is a really good car. This is why I have nothing against electric cars. That's the new Jag, and it is fabulous. Lovely to sit in, quick as hell. Better than a Tesla, by a long way, actually, in many, many ways. Brilliant. However, brought it up here, plugged it into my farm, and poof, instant darkness. Now, this is a farm that can supply all of Western Europe with vegetable oil for 1,000 years. Plug one Jag into it, and I'm in the 13th century. No electricity at all. I then took it to a friend's house, plugged it in there, where he's got more modern electricity, left it overnight, and it had only hoovered up enough electricity overnight to cover 29 miles.
That's because you're plugging it into a 14th century domestic socket. You're supposed to use a proper modern fast charger.
Well, how long would that take?
45 minutes.
I haven't got 45 minutes. I've only got 130,000 hours left, James, before I die. I'm not going to spend any of it... What?
Wait a minute. This is a new thing of yours that started. I've only got 130,000
It's dropping. Dropping now.
Where does... It's a lovely thought.
It is. Get on with it. I'm losing valuable time.
All right, I do want to know, though, where did that number come from? Why
Well, work it out. Have you got your phone on you?
Yes.
Because you always do, because he always forgets to leave it behind.
Yeah.
OK. How long do you think... Don't have to tell anyone. How many years do you think you've got left?
The calculator. Years I've got
Yeah,
left.
years. Then times that by 365.
Oh, I see.
Times it by 24.
Yeah.
How many hours have you got left?
394,200.
Right. Well, how much of that do you want to waste charging a car, sitting around while a car charges up? Or I went on the BBC iPlayer the other day, and it said, you've now got to register to use this. No, I haven't. I haven't got time to do that. I'll be dead by the time I'm finished.
I've got 14,200. Do that.
James!
What hours?
Yeah.
That's a week on Tuesday.
Mate, the whole point of this exercise is you think of the bloody number. So, it's the rest of my life. I better not think of a big flamboyant number. I'll be modest.
Well, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised, hopefully.
Next week.
I think we can probably end Conversation Street there on James May's sad demise any minute now.